Is that on? So I put up here about hydrolysis of esters using an acid. And in your booklets it says alkaline hydrolysis of esters not in course. That not in course is incorrect. It is in the course. So cross out the not in course and we'll look at the reaction of alkaline hydrolysis. The thing it says there about the acid hydrolysis being on the formula sheet is correct, though. So this reaction is represented on your flowchart, but you do need to know this one as well. Hopefully this reminds you of our reactions where, well, it looks similar to our product when we were reacting our carboxylic acid with the reactive metal. Okay, so that's what we might want to think about. Because that's going to help us think about the correct product. And so if we substitute this one with an example like we've got in our booklets, ethyl, let's go with propylethanide. We know then that the pro part came from propanol and the ethanoic part came from ethanoic acid. So methane, ethane, propane. Propylethanide reacting with sodium hydroxide. We're going to produce, instead of, remember down here we produce the acid plus the alcohol. Instead what happens is we can't just produce the acid. Why can't we just produce the acid? Why does it not make sense for us to just say, oh, well, let's we'll have the propanol. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Why is my other product not ethanoic acid?
Well, presumably there's probably still some sodium hydroxide in the mixture, which would react with the acid.
Yes. Okay, so what Chris is mentioning here is that if you look at the other part of your formula sheet of what happens if you react an acid plus a base, a carboxylic acid with a base.
You're going to get a metal salt?
Yes, and that's what happens. So that's why this is not our product for this in this reaction, because we've got sodium hydroxide present, and instead, what will our product be? What's its name?
Have you got sodium in it?
Yeah. Remember how we name them as if they were the ester? Okay, so we instead produce sodium ethanoate. We would also have another inorganic product, wouldn't we? Okay, so this is one to be careful of. That you can't just stop it at the acid, because the acid in the presence of the base will continue to react to form the salt. But it is not on the formula. It's not specifically on the formula sheet. It's on the formula sheet. If you think about this being there already for acids, but this part here definitely is not listed on there. Alrighty, I'll let you get on with your questions then.